Great rods and beautiful beings. Great rods and beautiful beings. How is it going? I drank a little coffee today, which I shouldn't. You know, it gives you like a little bit of anxiety, a little jitters. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Okay, hold on a second. Cut my computer off. Let's see what's going on. New adventures. Okay, not bad. New adventures. Today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out, I do something I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition. Something's new about to happen for someone. Okay? Time for you to venture out. Time for you to do something new. Casting spells. Ain't that something? The magic card has been flipped. Ooh, hold up. Wait a minute. Personal journey. Casting spells and personal journey. The words I speak and the stories I tell are like spells. What I say and believe, I attract more of. So I shift my story from lack to abundance, from victim to empowered, from complaint to gratitude. Now, when I speak to others through my words, I am casting a beautiful spell. Ashe. Something about you, your life, and where you're coming from. It's time for you to be mindful of what you digest, what you receive. Because you have a journey that has to stay on its course. Like a soul contract, okay? And when you're going on that personal journey, you don't need all these people around you with all these spells. Individuality, now it's collective, like bees and stuff, or hive mind. You need that collective energy, but you don't need it so low vibrational to the point where your journey never started or your journey is not on its divine timing. Okay. I follow what feels. This is personal journey. I follow what feels right within me without needing validation from others. Ashe, we are each on our own journey, and mine does not need to look like anyone else's. Ashe. My enjoyment and satisfaction is validation enough. Absolutely. Imagine this. Imagine you trying to do everything that everybody else wants you to do. You're trying to follow everybody else in their patterns and how they do things. Because they eat pizza every Saturday night does not mean you're supposed to eat pizza every Saturday night. It could be messing with your health. It could be messing with your light and your energy. It could be making you musty and itchy scalp. Why should you do it? Because everybody else do it. Because their immune system and because their DNA agree to it. It doesn't mean you're supposed to do it. There's a lot of things out there, things that work. You don't have to recreate the wheel, but at the same time, you don't have to do it. I know a lot of people that just simply don't drink. I know people that simply just don't smoke. It's not something you're supposed to do because everybody's doing it. You're supposed to do it because you're calling for it. You're yearning for it. There's something about it. It's going to help you move up on your journey. You see what I'm saying? So just know everybody's path is their own path. Everybody learning is their own learning. We're all fragments of a higher consciousness. Okay? And it walks through all of us. It vibrates through all of us. Okay? Okay. Play. Not only do you need to play, you need to play with your mind, okay? Ain't that something? Boom. Subconscious mind. Didn't I just say that? Wait a minute. Stop. before them cards flipped out, didn't I just say that we're all a fragment of that subconscious, not subconscious, but a conscious, like that energy. So subconscious mind showed up and play. So this is elementary. This whole plane of existence is elementary. I don't care how old somebody is. They want to play. They want to have fun. Breath, the breath. We are all dealing with a level of breath. That might mean quit smoking as much. Quit doing whatever drug or whatever you choose to do as much. Do breathing exercises. Conscious focus, okay? What I focus on, I attract. Absolutely. Okay, I'm tired of y'all flipping that. I guess that's the only way they're going to come out. Let's see. I got to get all 4 of them. Let's see. They just going to keep on flipping. Gratitude, guidance system, morning rituals. All is okay. Everybody should be doing this. All is okay. Morning rituals, guidance system, and gratitude. Yeah, right now you should be grateful. You got people that got caught up in some bullshit, okay? We can all get caught up in some bullshit. We can all get caught up in, but we have to learn how to appreciate what we have after the bullshit, okay? You know, sometimes source energy is not allowed, or it's not that it's not allowed. Sometimes source energy decides to end that chapter. You know, when people pass away, when people go through fatality, when people go through things, right? So right now, if you're in a situation where spirit decided to stay, okay? Because see, you got these people out here that look perfect, that want to sell you a dream or a wolf ticket, right? But they're like silent victims of agendas. They can't speak, they can't voice their opinion. Their brethren, their subconscious and all that has been polluted. They chose the dollar over truth, their real reality. They prefer the facade and telling lies to their vision over actually trying to protect people, trying to help people. It's not about helping the whole world, but the people, the people's currency that helps put you on this pedestal, you're supposed to actually feed their soul, feed their conscience. So if you're around here making it so that you collect a certain amount of currency from people wanting to be entertained by you, you have to actually help benefit these people's life. Imagine you are like an energy drink, right? For a moment, that energy drink or them laughs or not falling asleep may help you. But if you start becoming addicted to those energy drinks, hey, you might start turning into a monster. You might start having rashes all over your body. You know how back in the day, you used to see that child at school with all the white blotches from acid? And they'll say, yeah, my mom said I drink too many sodas. That child didn't drink no water. You got to pay attention, okay? You got to pay attention. What we're feeding, what we're giving our attention to is not helping us on our journey. It's entertaining us so that we can escape. It's more like an escapism, right? Just know that all is okay, okay? But you need to start doing your morning rituals. In the mornings, I would take time to tune into myself. No phone, no nothing. Tune into yourself. Breathe. To set high vibrational rituals that will help me to lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that didn't serve me and change them for ones that do. Guidance system. Guide yourself on the right path for happiness, for glee. It's not all about perfection. It's about saying, how can I do this so that I do not have to consume myself in a 9 to 5? How can I do this so that I can actually expound on the horizon? Okay. The first card that came out was adventure. Getting out, doing something extra. Once you get the home in order, now it's time to do something extra. Gratitude, being gracious for what's to come, what you have. Being gracious, okay? Let's see what goddesses have to say today. See, we're not worried about what other people think of you. We're more concerned about how to stay focused in the shadows, not being known, not being acknowledged. Okay? It's a big difference. And then if you know how many people on social media get on social media so they can vent, they may be going to school, they may be at work, and they got so many daggers in their back. They got so many barbed wires in their mind. And all they want to do is attack people that can't attack them. They're helpless. They're hopeless. In their scenario, in their circumstance, they're on the bottom of the totem. Okay, Spirit, give me some goddesses. They are on the bottom of the totem pole. Okay, we got two. Infinite supply. You're not in lack. Do not live like you are in lack. You are in infinite supply. Bodies of water will definitely help you. If you are skeptical about the bodies of water around you, do sea salt baths, pink Himalayan baths, Epsom salt baths, okay, salt showers, okay. Go outside with a foot tub. Sit the foot tub on the ground, get your lawn chair, and sit out there with that salt in that water and put your feet in it. Past life. It's something about you need to tap into your past life. You need to remember where you left off. It's going to be kind of hard. See, this is the thing about our reality. They're always trying to advance us with technology. But at the same time, they're trying to advance us with technology that controls us, governs us, keeps us in this infinite loop of we're getting somewhere when all they're doing is giving us false technology that only helps monitor and control us. From your cell phones to your cars to your house to all these smart devices. These smart devices are to imprison you, to monitor you, to control you. So Spirit wants you to tap into your past life and see what you was doing then and how you was living and what you was doing and who you was in touch with. Sorceress. This is for someone specific. Spirit is saying you were into sorcery in your past life. You were into magic. You was into Wicca. You was into energy. Okay? You had a lineage of knowing the elements, how to use them, how to use the herbs. Anything else, Spirit? Yep. Transformation. It's time for you to go through a transformation, but you need to remember where you come from. Guardian. You're being guarded and protected, okay? Your craft, your art, that's what's going to help you. Whatever you know how to do and how you know how to do it is going to help you. It's got to be something you love and that you could do for no money. Okay? Easy does it. Be patient. Everything's going to work in divine order, divine timing. But at the same time, you're not supposed to just sit around and just hope the shit fall out the sky. Expect a miracle and guiding children, okay? Somebody may have a miracle baby. You may have been wishing for a child, okay? You may have been wishing for a child. You may have wanted a child. You're going to get that miracle. Something, the frequency is, all the women that need to be fertile will be fertile. All the women that want a child, want to love that child, want to protect that child, want to teach that child how to grow up and learn the elements. Learn everything about functioning without everything else around them slowing them down. If you're meant to bring a spirit into this realm of existence, you're going to do it, okay? Expect a miracle. Also, guide the children, protect the children, teach the children how to grow, how to expand, and how to be one with nature, be one with source energy, okay? That's what it's all about. The illusion, the new matrix they're putting us in has nothing to do with our journey. We're supposed to be avoiding it. Anything else, Spirit? Spirit said that's enough with the goddesses. Okay. Let's get these cards in order. I just rotate them. I don't care if they all upright or not. I just rotate them. Okay. Hope all is well. Thank you for all the new subscribers, okay? I am still doing the raffle as of raffle to my home in Florida. As of September 1st, all raffle tickets will be $100. Ah, put the card way under there. Come on, Spirit. Keep the cards close. Keep the cards close. Yes, you are definitely about to go on an adventure, okay? You're definitely about to go on an adventure. You're definitely about to get out and do things. Your visions and what you chose to do is happening, okay? You are protected. You are guarded. Everything is working in divine order, okay? Don't think that this adventure is going to cause issues. It's not. You are hanging in there right now. And things about to uplift, things about to change. Just command it. Command it. I command more. I command to see my life grow. I command to be able to put 70% of my energy into what I want to do and only 30% into what others want me to do. You have to command it. Alignment, okay? Your wishes have to manifest through you, okay? Commando, Commander-in-Chief. Yes. Dance to the rhythm of you. Stay guarded and know it's about to happen. Look at all the mental. Everything has been about the mental, the focus, the subconscious. And you're going to have to train. You're going to have to train your subconscious. How you treat yourself when you wake up in the morning. Are you bitching and complaining about going to work? Are you bitching and complaining about the children, having to get them up for school? Imagine if you had to teach your children. Imagine if you had to go to work and homeschool your children. So if you got somebody willing to teach your children 8 hours a day, you need to intellectually put as many hours as you can on top of that. Focus, okay? Conscious focus. Your breath work. Your subconscious mind. playtime, okay? Your personal journey, casting the proper spells. Do you know how many people can't stand the fact they got to go to work? Just can't stand it. The only time I don't like work is when I'm in a situation where like people just trying to count your pocket wholeheartedly. Like they don't even want to give you enough work and they don't want you to go nowhere else either. Now them the toxic motherfuckers. The world, you are the one. You got what it takes. That's a yes. You got plenty of options. Judgment is coming. If anybody holding you back, stressing you out to the point that you can't move forward. And don't get me wrong, some people have beautiful jobs, convenient jobs, but they're so out of their means. They are so out of their means. They would rather go buy a coffee than make their own coffee. And then make a big pot. Tomorrow, drink iced coffee for a few days. They would rather buy prepackaged fruit than cut up their own fruit for the week. The only people who really need prepackaged fruit are travelers. People on the go. But if you're home every day and you can't prep your own food, like you probably have like $50 or $60 or $100 left after you pay all your bills, pay the minimum on your credit card, and you still gonna sit up there and buy a cup of fruit versus buying $10 worth of fruit where you can make your own cups for the whole week. That's your problem. You bringing on your own stress. And then like tissue. Why buy tissue once a week? When you could, this month, I'm going to buy me a bulk of tissue. Next month, I'm going to buy me a bulk of paper towels. Next month, I'm going to go to the dollar store and buy all my little cleaning products. Like, it's ways around it. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say. It's your rhythm. It's what you bring into the world. It's your rhythm. It's what you bring into the world. If all you can see is the fucked up reality, if that's all you can see, first of all, especially if you ain't got no children and all you got to do is go to work, you know what I mean? You got to mentally put yourself in a position to the point where you can bring in more. Hold on to your coins. Justice and judgment. And there is some spiritual travel happening here. There is something spiritually coming towards you, and you need to be at peace enough to hear it. There is something spiritually coming towards you, and you need to be at peace enough to hear it. There may be some type of love. Tell me more about these nights. Are they toxic? Are they good? Ooh, child. When he show up, when the King of Swords show up, Spirit guide, like, no, that was not on the plan. Everybody not supposed to be in a relationship. Everybody not supposed to have children. Absolutely. Spirit guide said, nope. Don't get distracted. Imagine this. Your bills getting paid on time. You're going to work. You happy. You feel good about everything you need to do, right? Then finally, you get in a situation where you're in love. You want to entertain somebody. Your whole energy that you had whole is now in a confusing state. Now you got to worry about your job, your career, your schooling, your children, your bills. And now you got to worry about another motherfucker lying to you, cheating on you, loving you the right way, calling you enough, taking you out enough. Come on now. You was just balanced. You were just whole. You were just balanced. You were just whole. You got yourself in the right order. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. It's people out there, men. If he only clearing $2,000 a month and you only clearing $2,000 a month, a household at least need to clear $5,000 a month. So sometimes you got to have some type of partnership, roommate or something. Yeah, that's going to be a busy situation you don't want nan day of. Stay on your high order. Do not allow these people to tamper with your mind and entrap you in a false reality. Because you're going to be in a false reality. Ain't nothing about these people out here today looking for true love. Focus on you. See what Source want to do. If Source need a child, like imagine this, you be so bored, you looking for trouble to get into. You looking for something to get into. You always looking for something to get into. Spirit say you will have true love, but just wait it out, okay? The wheel. Everything's happening in divine timing. You got to give it time. Divine timing. Yep. There's going to be a rebirth. And you're going to have to walk away. It's like all that you've thought that you've done, you're going to have to put it in new order, new perspective. Okay? You're going to have to put it in new order and new perspective. Okay? Let's do the last cards. All you think you've done. Like me, I'd be like, okay, I was able to do this. I was able to open up my credit, buy this. I was able to hustle and do this. Now I'm to the point like, okay, there will be a date night, but don't take it serious. Do not take it serious. That's just to give you the idea that you still can, get it. You can still do things, okay? But don't take it to heart. With a water sign, there will be some type of emotional challenges with this person, but give it time. Whatever you're expecting out of this water sign, or you may be a water sign, don't take it to heart. Just give it time. They are emotional being. Another retrograde, okay, gonna keep it slow. It ain't gonna be rushed the way you want it to be rushed. We're not in Disney, okay? We in real life. We in reality, okay? Commitment. There will be some type of commitment once you walk away. And look, once you walk away and let go, it's like it's something you've built and you thought it was perfect. And it really wasn't perfect. You just have to walk away and let go. Let God. Damn, everybody coming over here. Now let's see what he about to motherfucking do. He done rolled up in that pretty ass truck. But yeah, walk away and let God handle it, because let me tell you something. You could struggle by yourself. You don't need to take on nobody else demons, nobody else angels, nobody else karma. Just handle your business. Fire sign. Somebody was with a fire sign and y'all lost a connection or intimacy, or you're going to find it. Yes. Okay. You will be moving. Okay. So there's a water sign and a fire sign going on here. Let me get one last card, Spirit, to sum this up. So you was waiting on this person. Okay. They're supposed to be going through a divorce, so they told you about a divorce. Be cautious. Okay. Something about distance and health. Be very cautious. And something about a confession. Okay. So yeah, we always want to hear a little bit about relationships and stuff. I'm solo dolo. So I see the beauty in relationships. I see the beauty in procreation. But at the same time, You haven't even mastered yourself. You haven't learned yourself. These schools are not teaching you about self. Self-healing, self-motivation, spirituality, how to maintain and harness your energy to help you stay whole, to help you stay sane. The first thing you should be learning is spirituality and human anatomy and how to build homes and learning about finances. After that, then if you want to go out here and play around, but meet someone that matched that energy. There's no way we should be this grounded and this heavy where we can build muscle and study repetition, but we can't actually do wizardry, sorcery, magic, dealing with the elements. Like the wind, you feel it, it's blowing, but you don't know what the fuck made that shit blow. The lava, you see it moving. You see the smoke erupting, but you don't know what did it. You don't know how it came to be. The sun, the moon, the hologram, the water, the tides. There are so many things we could be studying to better our lives with free energy and everything. But we insist that we need to keep living this life, this false matrix. It was bad enough we was set in here in the first place. We materialized into this realm in the first place, right? But then when you come and you're like, oh, you're going to keep me busy so I can't figure this shit out. That's when you need to say, wait a minute, I don't even know how to prevent my own headache. I don't even know how to prevent my own self through going through whatever I'm going through. But I want to bring another child into this world. And you can't even help yourself. You got your hand out now. Hoping and wishing somebody motherfucking hire your ass. Hoping and wishing a motherfucker date you. Hoping and wishing a motherfucker look at you. You got to get it together. I know for a fact I've lived long enough to know that I wasn't that competitive and I fell back real fast. Nope. If we disagree, we disagree. If you're attracted to that, we disagree. I was never the type to want to have to be a part of something that I didn't even resonate with. Like, okay, it's groups of girls going up and down the street, but why I gotta be with them? You know they just jumped that girl the other day. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get in the group and play tough too, so they could turn on me. Like, imagine this: you got a friend that's on this side of town, you got a friend that's on this side of town. Y'all spend the night, right? See, you learn young. Before you know it, they hanging out on the weekend and they never knew each other, and they didn't invite you. Next thing you know, they going across town places and they getting jumped and in fights. I remember one time it was a girl. I went somewhere with her. And it was about 5 bitches stomping her out. And I said, that's my cousin. Which we was best friends, but we used to say we was cousin. Everybody in town swore up and down that was my cousin. And I said, I just snatched the bitch up out of there. I didn't give a fuck who was swinging because I had to protect her. But I'm going to tell you, on my life, if that would have been me on the ground, I think that bitch would have ran. But I snatched my cousin from up out of there, and still to this day, 37 years old, still calling her my cousin. I snatched her from up out of there and dared the motherfucker to touch me. Because I was always about 2-3 inches taller than everybody. And I'm not this flabby bitch I used to be then. I played sports. I played fast pitch softball, ready for a motherfucker to swing. I ain't playing. And I'm like, what the fuck you getting into? What happened? And next thing you know, I'm looking at some YouTube shit. This when YouTube first came out. They all at the Waffle House. Niggas out here got sawed off shotguns. Motherfuckers talking about two at a time, and he done bust the shotgun in the air and say, don't nobody jump in no fights. And she out there. And I said, God and spirit separated me from this girl. For some reason, she wanted to live that bout it life. I wasn't like that. I was the type to like to go somewhere, be able to go somewhere, chill. See, I was into computers. See, that's what saved me and protected me. I was building 3D Maya programs, motherfucking 3D renders and shit. I was too busy trying to ask my mother, hey man, I need more RAM. I need a better computer. Like when I was able to get 8 gigabytes of RAM back then, I was the shit. You couldn't tell me nothing. Motherfucker didn't even know how to open up a computer, didn't know how to change their hard drive out, didn't know how to retweak their motherboard, didn't know how to allocate space. They didn't know none of this shit. So I was busy. Okay? I was too fucking busy. Well, anyway, but I still wanted to be booed up, but my choices. I just figured out, like, what I'm going to be booed up for? What I'm waiting. If I'm thinking about if this person cheating on me, this shit toxic as hell. This motherfucker at work. But hey, now I know that everybody got a work bay. Hell, I done had coworkers that's married. They're trying to make you their work bay. If you don't leave me the fuck alone, can you afford to take care of her and me at the same time? Because I'm not about to sit up here and bring you back to life in therapy so you can go be around that person that drained you from the beginning. I'm not about to revive you. My name Revere, but I ain't about to motherfucking revive you. If anything, you better be lucky you're in my motherfucking presence. I do not compete. The only competition you'll see me in is like playing Tonk, some type of spade game, something like that. But when we're actually out here in this world, I ain't about to compete with you hoes. Yeah, you can wear heels, you work out. More kudos to you. Yeah, it's quicker for a motherfucker to get aroused and want to be with you. Yeah, more kudos to you. But I actually like being in the shadows. I actually like being protected. I actually like not being sexualized all the fucking time. The nigga don't care nothing about you. He sees you as an object, a sex object. And if his mind not right, he sees you as a slave, a servant, a nanny. Right? A fucking housewife. And ain't nothing wrong with that either. But sometimes you need house fucking husbands. How the hell this man done went out here and made $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, but he don't know how to do shit himself? Paying somebody to cut the yard. Paying somebody to change the oil. On the side of the road, got to get somebody to change the tire. The sheetrock need to be put back up. Got to pay somebody to do that. The front of the house need painting and pressure wash. Got to pay somebody to do that. I feel that old lady. She was an old Caucasian lady. She said, you worried about me building a fire to make my coffee when you go work 8 hours a day to buy a cup of coffee. Even the man from Shark Tank said, y'all, the worst thing you could do is feel like you ain't got enough time to make your own coffee. And sometimes when people make it for you, it do taste better. Okay? But let me tell you something. If you the person who drink coffee every motherfucking day, You need your coffee pot at work. You need your coffee pot. You need your coffee. You need to be paying for coffee. You need to be buying that shit in bulk. And then Starbucks coffee is so nasty and so burnt. They give it to you so strong that you had no choice but to buy their $6 and $8 drinks. Like, they don't even want you to buy their $3 cup of coffee. They made it that rich and that burnt and that bitter so that you'll buy it. You'll take like 1/10 of that much coffee and stretch it with a bunch of milk, bunch of creams, bunch of fillers, bunch of whipped cream, bunch of caramel on ice. I said they were smart as hell. They made their coffee nasty, which I like it, but it tastes burnt. Tastes scorched, burnt, over roasted. And they made it that strong so that you want their mixed coffee drinks, their lattes, their espressos, they made it so that you would rather spend $7 with the caramel and the whipped cream and the light latte and the white this and the matcha that. And look, they was giving you the whole cup for $2.35. You didn't want that, bitch. So they take now 1/10 of that coffee and pour it into all of that other stuff. And it's like the perfect balance. They made it so you won't even buy their fucking coffee. Okay, you got to be a real coffeeaholic to buy their fucking coffee. Well, anyway, pay attention. You probably done forgot what I said. Pay attention. You're going to get where you need to get. But Spirit is saying tap into your past life. Time for you to regress. Okay? You got a relationship that's going to come, whether that's with yourself or someone in the future. This reading is not for everybody. Some people need to walk away from their relationships. Some people are in a situation where it ain't even a relationship no more. It's a financial balance and like a seesaw. Like, okay, if I'm on my own, I'm gonna have to live on somebody's couch. But I could be with this nigga and do this. That's why I say relationships ain't even real. Do you know single people don't talk to me? Single men do not talk to me. Married men try to holler at me. And that's, if nothing but married men trying to holler at you, do you think it's safe for you to go out there and try to get married? Say it again, Revere Sky. If only married men hollering at you, do you think it's safe for you to go out there and get married? And see, marriage is not love. If you look at it for what it is, it's a business agreement. Have more children, put them in the system, get your tax credits. That's what it's about. It has nothing to do with love. It's a business partnership. And you could write up your own contracts and have your own business partnership. But some people want to get the credits. Some people want to get the Social Security. Some people want to get the retirement. It's business. Love is completely different. Love, when you love a motherfucker, you ain't got to have nothing in the world but them. You just better hope they feel the same fucking way. You don't want to be around here dating a crackhead and you ain't got shit. Imagine that. You love this person so much, your check already spent before you even get the motherfucking check. Because you love this fucking dope fiend. Or you love this motherfucker who take your money or their money and go to strip clubs or go gamble. Imagine that. You're in a relationship and this person, y'all can't actually save. Or maybe you're in a relationship where y'all both saved and this motherfucker robbed y'all. Yeah, robbed y'all. Imagine that. All I can say is get it together. It's more to life. Spirit ready for you. Spirit is definitely ready for you. You just got to be open for change. I know a lot of people, they want a quick fix. For you to get in that health condition, that shit did not happen overnight. That shit did not happen overnight. You had to put your body in that frequency, in that space. You had to dog your body out to get in that situation. That shit did not happen overnight. And then if it's not a pill they want a fucking herb to fix it just like that. But it's more to it. Fasting, your diet, how you live, how you be, how you clean your temple. And it helps assist with the herbs. That's why I tell women, hey, you got a heavy flow, you got blood clots, do this. Don't eat no meat. Don't eat no starch. Fast. Eat fruits and vegetables. Eat grains. And then you will see your menstrual will change on its own. Exercise. Stretch. It will change on its own. The herb is only there to assist. But you can wear your body out to the point that herb won't even matter. It would only be working at a 25%, 30% capacity. You have to change. That's like if you got a prolapsed colon or a prolapsed intestinal wall. You keep eating heavy, dense food when you need to eat more light, airy foods that have less stress on the digestion. You might drink a herb that may release the inflammation and comfort for about, you probably did it for a year off and on every other week or once a month, and it just helped you with your indigestion or whatever. But then you realize, damn, I notice I don't have a problem at all when I eat them chickpeas, that quinoa, and that salad. I notice I don't have a problem at all when I make my own dressing. I notice that when I poop on a regular basis, I don't have acid reflux. I notice when I don't eat that yeast in that bread and them dinner rolls and that pizza, I don't have dandruff. You have to change. Nobody can change for you. And you have to be self-observant too. If you're not self-observant, if you can't explain what's happening, what you're doing, if you can't explain what's happening or what's going on, that's your issue. Okay? It's a lot of things you could change. You got to be willing. And you don't know that you're addicted to it until you want to stop. When you want to stop, you still got the urge, right? That's the thing. Everybody has their own journey. You are a fragment of consciousness, source energy. Okay? And know if you're on a certain frequency, it kind of protects you. The more source and conscious removes itself and something else takes place, it's more than one God in this realm. It's more than one parasite. It's more than one ethereal being in this realm. Spirit said haste makes waste. It's divine timing. Nothing should be rushed. You know what I mean? Everything should take its course naturally. So I'm going to leave it there. I can keep going on and on and on. We at 50 minutes. So there we have it. If you'd like a full reading, check out the link in the description. And remember, the raffle will be September 1st, $100 a ticket. I am officially raffling off my home in Jacksonville, Florida. So check into that. There we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free. Mwah.